All right, there's a numerous amount of complications that can come from being pregnant.
So I came across this picture of Vivica Fox showing how she looked when she was younger versus how she looks now. And all the men in the comments were like, yeah, when a woman is in her prime, when she's looking all good and sexy, and you try to get with her, she rejects you. But then later, as she starts to decline, she's the one trying to get with you.
Now, was you taking care of your holy temple when you was sleeping with that girl's man? Now, TikTok is so messy because why is this on my timeline? Now, I saw this video of this girl talking about how she had threw her baby daddy out. And I guess he was trying to get back into her apartment to get his shoes. So she just throws the shoes out the window. And he obviously collected them. He wants them shoes.
Hello fam, how are you all doing? Happy New Year Eve. What are your plans? What are your New Year resolution? Anyways, that's not the focus of this video. Thank you so much for your support. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe if you're yet to do so. Thank you. Today's video is about pregnancy, its complications, how some men behave when their women get pregnant, how some men are focused on women having banging body, they are focused on the male gaze. Once a woman gets pregnant, they lose interest if that woman's body is no longer intact. If she's no longer in shape the way she used to be, they lose interest, and then you find a man that got a woman pregnant cheating on her while she's pregnant. Then you find a man that got a woman pregnant misbehaving, throwing tantrums, being chaotic while the woman is pregnant. Let's start off with how dangerous pregnancy can be.
I'm gonna tell y'all ladies this because somebody has to. You guys only see the glamorous side of pregnancy, which is, the dressing up cute or the coming on TikTok to do get ready with me's and packing bags. Do you know females really lose their lives behind this? All right, there's a numerous amount of complications that can come from being pregnant. There's so many things that can happen to you, not just your baby. So when you make this decision to carry a man's child, make sure that if you lose your hair, lose your teeth, or lose your life, that man is going to be by your side through all of that. I guarantee you, if more of us started thinking like that, there will be a whole lot less baby daddies.
She is right. Like I said, a lot of men are after how a woman looks. Once a woman gets pregnant, they lose interest. So imagine being in a relationship with such a man that loses interest once a woman's body changes. What then makes you think that man would want to stay with you? Should you have pregnancy complications? Should you lose your teeth? Should you go blind? Should you go deaf? What makes you think that man will be willing to stay with you? Everyone's pregnancy is different. Not because you have a friend that had a baby and it was a smooth delivery like the Hebrew women. Not because you know someone that had such experience means that it's going to apply to you when you're pregnant. Everyone's genetic makeup is different. Everyone's body reaction to medication is different. So do not think someone else's experience will apply to your own life. So everyone's pregnancy journey is different. Pregnancy is like going to war. When you go to war, you don't know if you're going to make it back. That is how pregnancy is. I know on social media, people talk about pregnancy and they dress up, they make you look good, glamorous and all that. And people don't talk about the complications, about the stress, about what women pass through enough. Rather, we are more focused on the baby coming out and the whole photo shoot, baby shower, and all that comes with pregnancy. So if a man is after your looks and he can cheat on you when you're pregnant, what makes you think he's going to be there for you should you have pregnancy complications?
So I came across this picture of Vivica Fox showing how she looked when she was younger versus how she looks now. And all the men in the comments were like, yeah, when a woman is in her prime, when she's looking all good and sexy, and you try to get with her, she rejects you. But then later, as she starts to decline, she's the one trying to get with you. And it's like, oh, I just have one question. Let's say that you do get the woman that you want, the woman of your dreams. Oh, it's perfect. But as time progresses, she happens to, let's say, put on some weight and her body starts to change. Are you still going to be with that person? I don't know. It just seems like most of you only care about a woman if she's good looking and she has a nice body. This is why I tell people, make sure you find someone who will want you for who you are. not for how you look, because it's just looks will change, and then next thing you know, when your body changes and you look different, they'll be going after somebody else.
That's how a lot of men think. That's how a lot of men view women. They want women to always look good. They don't want women to age. That's why you would always hear them say women that are 30 and above have expired. Men say that. So because to them, women that are 30 and above will start having major body change. And in their little brain, women like that are no longer attractive. They believe that women are more beautiful in their 20s, but that is not always the case. That is not always the case. A lot of men are very superficial and sex focused. So it's important for you to be with someone that loves you or likes you for who you are, not because of how you look. Because if something happens to your body tomorrow, he's going to dump you without batting an eyelid. Should you get pregnant and you put on weight or something changes or your body structure changes, that man is going to dump you at the speed of light.
Now, was you taking care of your holy temple when you was sleeping with that girl's man? Now, TikTok is so messy because why is this on my timeline? Now, I saw this video of this girl talking about how she had threw her baby daddy out. And I guess he was trying to get back into her apartment to get his shoes. So she just throws the shoes out the window. And he obviously collected them. He wants them shoes. But it's the caption below that really caught my eye. And she says, kick my son's father out because I found out he was sleeping with. And then she adds the person. And then she goes on to say, she knew about me being pregnant and didn't care. You can have him now, mamas. You know I had to click the ad. Come on. It's me. Now I clicked the ad and it said fit through Christ, but her page is private. And as your nosy auntie, I had to go and figure out if she was using this handle anywhere else. Instagram. Wide open. Let's see what she got to say. Okay, so she posts her workout videos, but she always has these like very holy captions. Now, this one here says, your heavenly father sees you. Girl, not you. Girl, he saw you too. And then she goes on to say, believes in you. I don't know if he believed that you should have been doing that. From one girl to another, I believe in you. Never give up. Now, another caption she posted said, girl, get your butt in the gym. Take care of that holy temple the Lord has blessed you with. Did he bless you to use your holy... Okay, let me stop. Okay, in another caption, she said, when it feels like life is falling apart, but you're just chill gym girl that trusts God. What was you trusting God to tell you about sleeping with that girl's man? God, there's more. She's so pretty. Like, you could have had somebody else. That dude looked crusty. She could have had somebody else, but there's more. She says, girl, get right and focus on your relationship with Jesus.
Being pregnant is not a joke. Being pregnant and being cheated on, it's hard. Being pregnant and not being appreciated by the man you're pregnant for is difficult. It's really difficult to deal with. Pregnancy complications are not things to play with. Being pregnant is like going for a war, like I already said. You don't know what to expect. You really don't know what to expect because you might lose your life in the process.
You crossed the line when I pushed you away. How could you?
Boy, see, bitch?
How could you?
You're gonna fucking learn. You see this? You're gonna fucking learn, bitch. You're gonna find out.
Let's talk about some pregnancy complications. Real life story. Let's have a look.
Things I did not know about childbirth. From the sheer amount of pressure you're applying trying to get the baby out of you, you can pop blood vessels in your eye. I did not know this. I actually thought having popped blood vessels in your eyes like a hereditary thing. Why I thought that, I don't know. But shortly after giving birth, my man comes over to me and it's like, you popped a blood vessel in your eye. Me thinking he's joking, I kind of just like shrug it off. He's like, no, you popped a blood vessel in your eye. And he only saw this one. So he takes a picture and shows me and I'm like, wow. It's not until maybe 30 minutes later when I go into the bathroom and I see not only is there a huge one popped in my right eye, but there are two popped in my left eye. So happy birthing if you are due soon. Things I didn't know, then now you know.
So her pregnancy crippled her. She says before pregnancy crippled me, the full story. I was normal, trying to look hot as a pregnant young lady, not until I woke up one morning. I went to the bathroom to have my bath. I couldn't feel my legs again. I started screaming in there for help. Those around can't drive and my neighbors were all out. I was lucky one came in and he was begged to carry me to any nearby hospital. The hospital said I can only feel my legs and walk if they remove the baby. Depression and bitterness overwhelmed me. Constipation said it has come to finish me. I was given a drip through my anus. I was in deep pain, asking God how I will poop without my legs, which position, because I am in pain. The hospital rejected me. I was taken to another hospital. The consultant told me he can manage the situation. I started using a wheelchair. Even for scans, I used the wheelchair. I became ashamed of myself because all eyes were on me. I urinate and poop at the same place because I can't move. Damn. This girl here will clean me up, wash me, clean up every mess without murmuring. God bless her. One day, one spirit told me to stand up. I did, and water started rushing out of me. Doctors came and inserted one big tool inside me. I cried out my life that day. I started screaming, telling them to come and bring out this baby. I don't want to carry again. I can't breathe. I'm tired of living in the hospital. They now call me president because I've overstayed 5 months. I was booked immediately. Fear took me. I was taken to the theater, and finally my baby came out at 36 weeks. This is my testimony. Bros, now you the cripple your mama. Hey, this one that better dog will see as even balance. Some women are very strong. Very, very strong. Now, as a lady, are you afraid to get pregnant because of all these complications? Answers in the comment section.
Before you get pregnant for a man, think twice. Before you get pregnant for a man and carry the baby to term, think twice. Pregnancy is not a child's play. It's a huge sacrifice. That's why I say you cannot do 50-50 bill splitting with a man, because women always bring more to the table. Men can't go through this pain, through this stress. They can't stand it. Having a child is very demanding. The pregnancy aspect is one part. Delivery is another story. Then parenting that baby is a different story. So be sure to go through this journey with a man that has the right head on his shoulder. If not, it's going to be a difficult one for you. I know women are already doing that, but we're not talking about the negative side of this. Some women just jumped into it and learned in the process. But I believe if some women knew the complications, if they knew what was at stake, some women wouldn't have embarked on that journey. So talking about it creates awareness.
I caught my wife sitting on the floor crying because she can't use the toilet.
This is spinning me. I'm tired.
But I tell you, let me finish taking a bath so that you can sit down in the hot water again. So
every time I've been sitting all the time, I've taken medicine. The hospital giving medicine. I've taken orange. I've taken this. I'm tired.
Sitting down in the floor, is that the reason, the cure, or the solution? Crying,
if I sit on the phone,
down.
It's not going to be okay.
So that is that who told you that sitting down in the floor is the solution? Yeah?
Since I gave birth, am I the first person to have stitches? Am I the first?
But Mama asked you to be sitting down on the chair.
That like one, the stitches has gone. How about where I'm pulling?
But then I asked you to contact hospital. You have to inform them. You understand? Because all these things, he come, he go, he come. If he eat again, sometimes he doesn't eat, and you are breastfeeding a baby.
I'm tired.
Not tired. You cannot be tired. What you need to do is to contact the hospital so that we just check and know the problem and solve it once and for all. Today you eat, tomorrow we will not eat, and also it's affecting my own self as well. I don't like it anymore. I don't know whether I would be telling you one thing for 100 times.
You know, medicine they're asking me to buy.
The one I buy, are you drinking it?
Yes, now.
Have you drank it today?
I took 2 instead of 1.
And it's not subsiding.
And I even lick a lot of orange and drink many water. I don't know again.
Oh, a lot of problem.
I cannot even sit on a chair. I cannot even lie down on the bed because it's paining me.
So the floor is the better place now to sit down or lie down with this boy. And who said so? You better contact hospital. We will know how we will take solve this thing. I'm telling you the truth.
The thing should, if it's not going to go, let it just name, because today now it's paining me, tomorrow it will not pain me, next tomorrow the same thing, one day on, one day off.
It's not supposed to be like that. If
I
it
will
is-
not even eat because I'm scared of going to the toilet to poop.
But listen, this thing is supposed to be when you poo, the hard poo, then he will pain you for like some hours and end.
Yes, now, but it's
Until
taking
you
24
become
hours.
no, it's not okay. It's not normal. You have to check it. I swear, you have to check it. But sometimes you don't listen. You need to check it. You need to contact hospital for checkup. I'm telling you the truth. We need to contact hospital for checkup. All these things, man, it's getting too much.
Why are women suffering? Women are going through a lot.
Not about
Women
the-
are going through a lot from pregnancy to snow postpartum. Now another one.
How you choose to be woman? I for be man. Make you say another shaggy banza. So man
What
not the
is
suffer.
man going through a snow shake banza?
Man not the suffer.
No.
Okay, we change to man.
Okay, Chineke change him to work it on.
So we get change it to work next time. No go you get finish you go this assignment as a woman. So before you will work it. So waiting man they see no easy as well. Because I see all these things will they happen, it still they happen to me. We bought things that we were supposed to cook. Did we cook it? No. If we don't eat, how do I going to eat? If we don't cook something, how do I going to eat? And it's also affecting this boy. You understand? That's why I'm very, very much concerned that you need to contact hospital so we have checkup on these things once and for all. I'm getting tired of it. Tomorrow you are crying about this thing. Next tomorrow you are okay. The other day you will be crying. You better contact hospital. If you don't do it, I will do it by myself tomorrow. I'm telling you the truth. It's getting out of hand, please. Try to get up and go to this bed. The way you are sitting down here with this boy, I don't like it. Try to get up, please. Get up with this boy and put him in bed. And even sleeping. You are even checking if you are closing his.
When I first saw the video, I went to the comment section. It was crazy. The man was being attacked, especially because he said he couldn't eat. They couldn't eat because the woman could not cook. So people were attacking him based on that. When I went back to the comment again, while I was filming this video, he turned it off because I guess the heat was too much and he couldn't take it. It's crazy. This is just the tip of the iceberg of what women pass through when it comes to pregnancy. We are not even talking about postpartum. We are not talking about that. We're just talking about the pregnancy itself. This is postpartum. We haven't even spoken about the depression. There's a lot. Before pregnancy, during child delivery, after pregnancy. It does not end. Women go through a lot. So pregnancy is not something you would just jump at. Oh, people are having babies, want to have babies. Think about it thoroughly. I know a couple of people that lost their life during child delivery. I know pregnancy is not the only thing that ends someone's life. You get what I mean? And it goes to show that pregnancy should be taken seriously. It's not something for you to just wake up and decide that you want to be pregnant without considering the negative aspect of it. Anything can go wrong. You can lose your life in the process. Like I said, and I'm saying again, it's like going to war and you're the one fighting this war. The most a man can do is be supportive. If you would love to watch more videos like this, click this video to watch how a man said women should treat men, their husbands, as their first child. And I'll see you all in the next one.